Hello everyone, this is Tuba Mirza and welcome to Recoding. In the last video, we have performed CRUD operation in a MongoDB using Deno. In this video, we are going to increase the level of our application and add models and schema to our application. Models help us to define how data is connected to each other and how they are processed and stored inside the system. While schema is the skeleton structure that represents the logical view of the entire database. So without any further ado, let's get started. For serving our application, we need to import Oak module inside it. We are going to need an application router. After import, let's initiate our app and router. After initiating our app and router, we make a router to handle requests. First, we pass a get method. Inside it, we need to pass a path and a handler function. Inside our async function, we need to pass the repos as context.response. Body as hello world. After setting up our router, let's pass our router inside our application as middleware. Then we console log our server and it's running at port 8000. And then we set our application to listen to port 8000. Now let's run our app. Open Postman. Inside Postman, type your URL and send your request. Here you can see our hello world appears. For our database, let's refactor some of our code. First, we need to create model folder. Inside it, create a file as db.ts. Inside db.ts file, we need to paste our Mongo client code. Then we need to export our DB as export default DB. And we change the name of our database as blog. Now let's create a user model file. Inside it, we first need to import our DB. Then we need to create a user class which easily interact with other file. Inside a user class, create a user collection as db.collection_as_users. After creating a collection, we need to create interface for a user which helps to keep our data type safe and safeguard from any garbage data. Inside our interface, we have added email and passed which are of type string. Now let's create a create user function which is required to input user details of type user as a parameter. Inside this function, we create a new user as const new user equals await. Then we need to type our user collection. Insert one and pass our input user details as an object. And then return. Now inside our app.ts file, we need to create a post method to the path of create user. Then we need to import our user class inside our app.ts file. After importing our class, we need to initiate user class. So inside our post method, we first needed to receive our data as text form. Now we just need to pass a body data value inside our create user function. Let's save our file. Here we need to put allow plugin flag as Mongo module requires plugin. As in our database, we have already created a block collection. We need to change our database named as blocks. And inside our app.ts file, inside our post method, we return a message that data has been created. Now open Postman, send a post request to our create user path inside URL and then our form data as JSON. So here you can see our data has been created. Now open our MongoDB Compass, you can see that our data has been created. Now let's create delete user function. It requires parameter as user ID which is of type string. And inside our delete user function, we need to pass user collection which provides delete one function. Inside the delete one function, we pass the user ID. Now inside our app.ts file, we need to pass a post request to delete user. Inside it, we need to pass user ID as URL parameter. Inside the function, we need user ID from the URL, so we type as const user ID equal context parameter user ID. Then inside the user collection, we need to require a delete user function and pass the user ID, and we need to wrap it inside the string object. Then console log our data has been deleted. Open the Postman inside our user pass, our delete user along with the user ID and send our request. And now our data has been deleted. Now let's read all our data inside the database. Inside our user.ts file, we need to create read user function. Inside it, we call our user collection and pass find function, and inside its parameter, pass the empty object and return our data. Inside our app.ts file and inside our get method, we need to send response of a body. Now check our Postman. Type the URL to root path, and then you can see our data has been appeared. Now let's update our data inside our app.ts. Create another post method which has path or update user and contains user. Then inside a function, we need to require user ID from the URL, so we need to type const user ID equals content.parameters.user ID. Inside a user.ts file, we need to create update user function which requires input user details as a parameter of type user. Inside the function, we need to pass a user collection and update 1. Inside our update 1 function, we need to pass the user ID as an object. Now inside our app.ts file, we need to request the body to our updated data constant. Then we need to pass it inside a user class to update user function and pass updated data dot and user ID. Then we send message to our client as data has been updated. Now inside the postman, change the URL as update user and pass the user ID. Then pass our body Open the MongoDB database and here you can see the data has been updated. We can also use method like delete and patch for handling requests. So this is how we can use models and schema inside a MongoDB using Deno. If you like the video, do like our video and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updated for all our latest updates. For now, I'm signing off. See you in the next video.